Good day, Warrior Freshmen. We are so glad to be with you. Before we proceed with the program, we would like to let you know what swag means. I'm sure for you guys, meron kayong ibang definition about swag, but for us, swag is an acronym for Student Wellness Promoting the Attitude of Gratitude. So, this program of the Guidance Counseling and Career Services Office, or the GCCSO, aims to help you to learn from the stories of our warrior alumni. So ang mga maririnig nyo ngayon ay ang mga kuya at ate ninyo na nanggaling sa UE Manila. So, they would want to help you to learn about their stories and share with you what it takes to be a warrior. Paanong to be a warrior? A warrior in terms of your grit, your determination, and of course, diskarte to succeed from your studies to your future career. And of course, we also want to introduce the concept of attitude of gratitude. No? Napaka-importante nito. And our speaker today will also share about her stories of helping children on the streets, which made her be more grateful with her life, with the blessings that she has, leading to her success. But before that, let me introduce to you the Director of the Guidance, Counseling, and Career Services Office to formally welcome you to the program. Let us now give our virtual applause to Director Maria Gracia Gonzalez.
Welcome you, Freshies, to Student Wellness Promoting Attitude of Gratitude, or simply SWAG 2024. So we are thrilled to have you here as we kick off an exciting journey towards total wellness. So today, we focus on cultivating an attitude of gratitude, a powerful tool that can transform your life and not only enhances your mental and emotional well-being, but also strengthens your relationships and boosts your resilience. As you embark on this new chapter, remember that embracing gratitude can help you navigate challenges with a positive outlook and a grateful heart. So, let's make this year filled with appreciation, growth, and success. So again, welcome to SWAG 2024.
Thank you, Miss Grace. Now let us watch the video on 8 dimension of wellness to give you more idea about what wellness is about.
Wellness is an active process of being aware and making choices toward a healthy and fulfilling life. Wellness is more than being free from illness. It's an ongoing process of change and growth. There are 8 dimensions of wellness: emotional, environmental, financial, intellectual, occupational, physical, social, and spiritual. Each dimension of wellness is interconnected with the others, and all are equally important in the pursuit of optimum health. One can reach an optimal level by understanding how to maintain and improve each dimension and by creating balance. Understand your feelings. Express them to people you trust and maintain a positive outlook. It's important to pay attention to self-care, relaxation, stress reduction, and the development of inner resources so you can learn and grow from your experiences. Find surroundings that encourage good physical and mental health, and also where you feel safe. A positive environment has a calming effect. Environmental wellness inspires us to live a lifestyle that is aware and respectful of our surroundings. Make it a point to understand your finances. Money plays a critical role in our lives, and not having enough impacts health as well as academic performance. Establish good financial habits and plan for the future. Be a lifelong learner by expanding your knowledge and finding creative outlets that stimulate your mind and sense of curiosity. Be open to new ideas, insights, and wisdom. Actively participate in scholastic, cultural, and community activities. Look for satisfaction from things you're passionate about. whether they are part of work, school, or volunteering. Find ways to engage in occupational endeavors and feel appreciation for the value in your contributions. Reduce your risk from many illnesses by increasing activity levels according to your abilities. Get restful sleep at night, choose healthy foods, and explore the outdoors to reduce stress and increase energy levels. A sense of belonging and a reliable support system help during difficult times. Make at least one social connection daily. Seek advice from peers or support groups and create healthy friendships. Enhancing your connections to self, nature, and others brings balance and peace to your life. Disconnect from distractions and be mindful. Discover what values and beliefs are most important to you. Striving to maintain or make small improvements to the 8 dimensions of wellness is the key to your overall health. The pursuit of continued growth and balance in the 8 dimensions of wellness will lead to a better quality of life. In this module, you will explore each dimension and how nutrition plays a vital role in being the best you.
All right. I hope that you guys enjoyed that video, and I hope that we also learned a lot from watching that video. So I am sure right now you are all excited to hear from our speakers. So our first speaker is a graduate from our College of Computer Systems and Studies, or CCSS, under the Computer Science program in 2011. He is a true-blooded warrior who started his education from the elementary school to college dito sa UE, no? So talagang from the very beginning hanggang sa makagraduate siya, UE warrior talaga siya. So he was a recipient of the Loyalty Award and a multi-awarded student athlete in weightlifting. He is currently the Art Music Executive Director and also an actor under the MJD Productions USA and working as a music therapy specialist in Rosemont Music Academy LLC in the US. Let us all welcome our first speaker, Mr. Edrew Cardano, who will speak about what it takes to be a warrior.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Edrew Cardano of MJD Productions, and I'm a former UE student. And once again, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to share my knowledge in this lecture series called Game Changers, Your Roots to Success. See you later, guys. Good morning, everyone. My name is Edrew Dalandanan Cardano of MJD Productions, LLC, Virginia, USA. First of all, thank you, the University of the East Guidance Counseling and Career Services Office. And today, I'm here to talk about the topic Game Changers, Your Roots to Success. This is an important topic because it highlights the importance of understanding and embracing our unique strengths and talents, and how we can use them to our advantage in both our personal and professional lives. I will discuss the concept of a game changer, provide real life examples of individuals who have become game changers in their respective fields, and discuss strategies you can use to develop your own game changer potential. Once again, I'm Edrew Dalandanan Cardano, currently living in the United States, working as an art and musical director in MJD Productions, music therapy specialist in Rosemount Music Academy, a Filipino businessman, philanthropist, and multi-sport athlete and coach. I had been a weightlifting athlete since I was 7 years old. Had been in the weightlifting national team when I was at 17 years old, competing in national and open tournaments. I also do martial arts like judo, karate, and scientific qigong. I started my coffee shop business at the age of 24, then opened a tutorial tech vocational school named DCWI Technologies or DCWI Learning Institute. I have passion for music, arts, and film. I do experimental guitar music and also works at some international film production companies. All right, let's start. Employment in the Philippines. In terms of magnitude, the number of unemployed individuals in June 2024 was registered at 1.62 million, the PSA said. It added that the number is lower than 2.33 million unemployed individuals recorded in June 2023 and 2.11 million logged in May 2024. So, first things foremost, what do I need to get a job? I'll just give a quick overview for this one. When we graduate, it is important to start from the basics. You may get some certifications, further technical training, apprenticeships, just to build your profile for your first actual work. And while you're doing that, you may meet professional people you had worked with, maybe your trainer, leader, manager, your coworker, your dean, or whoever you think who knows you more at work. Put all necessary skills learned or any certifications obtained in your resume. And finally, make sure that you're preparing or securing your government numbers. So most likely you'll be hired without any delays on the salary. Mainly SSS, PhilHealth, Pag-ibig, and ID. So now, let's say you're currently schooling or you already got a job. Now what? Now that you have the job, or if you are currently at school, you need to have a better self-organizational skills, making it easier to manage and complete workload in a timely manner. Having good organizational skills also help us to reduce stress and increase productivity by keeping us focused on the tasks that are most important, eliminating distractions and improving time management. Additionally, these skills is crucial in the workplace as it demonstrates to employers that you are able to manage your workload effectively and prioritize tasks in a way that aligns with business objectives. For the purpose of this lecture series, we will use Trello. This is the app that I normally use to organize my workload and I consider it as our workspace. So let's proceed. Introducing Trello or Trello.com. It brings all tasks, teammates, and tools together. Trello is a terrific tool for managing and collaborating with team members on work projects and tasks. Visually, Trello's Kanban boards are organizational bliss. You can pack a ton of detail into each card and they let you know who's working on what at any given time. Trello empowers its users with unparalleled collaborative capabilities, allowing seamless project task management without the hassle of juggling multiple tasks. The platform's intuitive design ensures that users are fully informed about task assignments and their progress at a glance. So how to use the Trello. First is you need to create an account. Go to Trello.com, or you could just click sign in with Google. So that way it will be easier because it will be integrated quickly. So it says here what brings you today. So what I click there is track personal tasks and to-dos. For this particular tutorial, we just click that one and click continue. Then for the board name, we just need to put there my personal routine, then click next. Put your daily activities and habits, your assignments, and your daily time routines. For this round, I'll just put task 1, task 2, and task 3. Once you have this one, you just need to skip this part. Most of the things we need here are covered by the free version. Let's proceed. So here is how your workspace would look like. So you can see there my personal routine inside my board. That area right there with the 3 tasks inside is called the board, and those are my tasks. Task 1, Task 2, and Task 3. So inside each task, you can see there the cards. Those are the the tasks we made earlier. Inside each task are the subtasks we call the cards. So those are the cards. You can see there, eat, drink. So in these cards, well, we can edit it by clicking the card. For example, I'll be clicking the card called eat. Then you will see on the next slide, you can set an alarm reminder for specific dates for the subtask. You can also put files for the guidelines and the like. Here is the next slide. So when I double click the card or the card named eat, I can see and watch it for notifications, and I can create a description of whatever it is. I can actually do or add members who can view if I'm in a team, but since this is a personal task, I will just put dates. For this round, let's click the dates in the next slide. There you go. I click dates and it will remind me, as I can see there, I already put the due date and also the specific date it would alarm. There you go. So you can also use your Android app or your iOS to install the Trello into your phone if you're uncomfortable with using your computer as your notification tool to remind you that you have some pending task to perform. You just need to install the Trello app. So nobody wants to open your laptop, computers. Just use the Trello app inside your mobile phone. The app is very easy to use. Just sign in with the Google or the same email you used to register in the app. The interface is mobile, but the functionalities are the same. So early July 2024, I went to a motivational speakers conference, and Mr. Tony Robbins is one of the motivational speakers. Let's listen to one of his videos.
Good times create weak people. Weak people create bad times. Bad times create strong people. Strong people create good times. My whole thing is leaders anticipate, losers react. If you can anticipate what's coming, you can really take advantage. If you wait till it hits you, you're in trouble. The biggest problem people have is they think they're not supposed to have any. Problems are the fuel for growth. It's like if you don't have any problems, you're either a liar or you might call them challenges. It feels better. I understand that. Anybody who doesn't have problems is either totally asleep at the wheel or they don't have much of any kind of a life. But then there's fulfillment. And fulfillment is living what you're made for. Is it a lack of confidence? No, it's a lack of mission. I like winning. I like being the best at what I do, so I'm not going to settle for less than that. Why would I? Michael Jordan making 1,000 shots before you take a break. So you look at Jordan, or you look at, LeBron, or you look at anybody who's the best in the world at what they do, and you go, aren't they lucky? But if you actually study them, you'll see they're doing things, they're practicing in private things that make them certain in public, and they get rewarded for what they do in public.
Yeah.
And you got to do the same.
When you just know you're going to mess up, it's not going to be perfect. You're going to forget that line that you really wanted to say, but just put all the energy on the audience. Everything starts to change. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready.
It's a shift in your identity. Every single day, 6 days a week. What matters? A few subjects, your body, because your energy matters. That energy is low. Everything I just said is worthless to you. Because when you're low energy, you don't use your full intelligence or ability. You need emotion. If you don't know how to master your emotion, emotions start wars. Emotion creates peace. Emotion gets you children. Emotion is what can make that business work or fail. And most people don't know how to direct their own emotions. Let me be conscious about feeding my brain things that are going to give me not only inspiration, but insight and skill and tools. 68% of the Fortune 1000 were started in either a recession or a depression. Well, the first skill you got to master to be great is the ability to recognize patterns. When humanity recognized the pattern of the seasons, the whole world changed. Because we went from hunter-gatherers trying to survive from place to place where we're exposed to everything, to wait a second, if we plant in the springtime, we protect in the summer, we reap in the fall, and then we hang on to some of that so we can live through the winter. That created communities for the first time, and then eventually cities and states and countries. So that changed the world. What'll change a person's life is when you realize there's also a set of seasons in your own life. And so think of it this way, 0 to 21 is springtime. Things are easy to grow in springtime. You don't have to do that much. Growing as a kid happens naturally. But overall, life is supporting you. It's sending you, teaching you, sharing with you. Now, when you get from 21 to 41 or 22 to 42, whatever range you want to talk about, you now are in the real world. And now you go test what you learned in your springtime. So you start to learn, test, figure out what's real. And it's an important stage of life. 42, 43 to 62, 63 is the power of your life. If you worked hard in the spring and the summer, and you put yourself out there and you planted, it's a reaping time. It's a time when you really become a leader. And then if you're lucky, you go from 63 to 83 and maybe 83 to 103, and you have an extended final season of your life where you get to be the mentor, you get to share. You get to make a difference. And maybe towards the end of your life, people look out for you again after you looked out for everybody else. That's kind of the cycle of life. What if you're born in 1910? World War I ends, The world looks like it's a great place, new technology, cars, radio, and then what happens? An explosion of abundance, the roaring 20s. And so you're a kid, you're 14, 15 years old, and you're like, I can't wait to get a car, to go. But what happened when that person hit the next stage of life at 19, 20, 21 years old? As they came of age, it's 1929. And suddenly, people are jumping out of buildings, total depression, dust bowl, nobody's got jobs. It looks horrific, and it was horrific. But did they get a break? No, when they turned 29, it's 1939. It looked like the whole world was going to end. Hitler was sweeping across Europe, bombing London. It literally looked like the world as we know it was over. This is what gives me great optimism for everyone watching here. Winter's not forever. No pandemic lives forever. Everything changes and everything ends. And the good news about winter is it's always followed by springtime. What follows the night? The daytime. What a cool way to set it up if you were God or the universe. The first thing I do every single morning is I go in freezing cold water. And when you jump in, it never feels good to go in, but getting out, you feel incredible. But I do it for a different reason. I do it to train my brain to say, when I say now, it means now. When I say go, we go. I don't stand there because it's cold and go maybe in a minute when I'm ready. But I always do it because I've trained my brain. This is how we work. And if you train your brain to do that every single day, then it'll do it on the more difficult and important things in life. But the essence of it is, I change my body radically, and I do 3 things to make sure that my brain is primed. And what I mean by primed is, most people think their thoughts are their thoughts, Lewis, and you and I know better. Most people just don't understand that you are being primed all the time, and unless you prime yourself, you're going to be primed by the environment. So I want to take control of my brain. So I do 3 quick things. 1, I take 3 minutes of those 10 minutes, after I've changed my body, and I focus on 3 different events in my life that I'm grateful for. I usually pick 2 big ones and 1 small one. It could be as simple as a smile on my daughter's face, and it changes your biochemistry. Then real fast, I do this 3-minute process that's kind of like a blessing, and then 3 minutes, the last 3 minutes are called 3 to Thrive, where I focus on 3 things I want to accomplish, and instead of thinking I want to accomplish, I see, feel, and experience it as done. I feel grateful, I celebrate it, and it trains your brain. So in 10 minutes, I'm done. 3rd thing that I'll do, I immediately send a message or a text or an audio message to somebody as a sincere compliment. And I don't go, dude, great job, or wow, you're cool. I say, hey, listen, I saw you on Tuesday with those kids, and I saw you take that extra 20 minutes no one else did. And I just want you to know, I saw that, I thought that was incredible. So I'm always very specific so they know it's not just some positive thinking bullshit call, it's sincerely doing it. It makes me constantly look for the good in the people I work with. 4th thing I do is whatever I don't want to do, the most challenging part of the day. What's a story we all love? It's the comeback story. It's the comeback, it's the Rocky, it's that music where all of a sudden you step back up and you take control and rock. Good times create weak people. Weak people create bad times. Bad times create strong people. Strong people create good times.
Dream big, start small. But most of all, start. Again, let's read, everybody. Dream big, start small. But most of all, start. No one can do everything, but everyone can do something. Sometimes when we start, at the beginning, we fail. We apply our first job, we fail. We got rejected. People fail, and it's a normal thing. Everyone does, you know. Rejection can feel genuinely devastating, but before you retreat, consider this. Some of the world's most successful people have failed. sometimes more than once. Consider Albert Einstein, J.K. Rowling, Dr. Seuss, Vincent van Gogh. Everyone or every human makes mistakes. Nobody's perfect. So now, what do they all have in common? So us people, what should we, instill in our minds and our hearts? The answer would be persistence. Persistence is a key personality trait. It describes an individual's prosperity to remain motivated, resilient, and goal driven in the face of challenges and difficulties they may encounter whilst carrying out tasks and working towards goals. Effective work and study habits. So, this is the important thing that we need to practice. Effective work and study habits are extremely important for success in school and in the workplace. Developing strong habits such as time management, organization, and self discipline can lead to increased productivity, better academic or job performance, and improved overall well being. These habits can also help reduce stress, improve focus and concentration, and lead to better decision making skills. Additionally, effective work and study habits demonstrate a level of maturity and responsibility that is highly valued by employers and educators alike. Always discover your purpose in life. You need to find something you want to wake up each day because your purpose fuels you. So it says there in the quote, the two most important days in your life is the day you are born and the day you find out why. There are a few steps to take in order to find the right career for you. Number one, identify your interests, skills, and values. Take some time to reflect on what you are passionate about, what you excel at, and what matters to you. Number two, research different career options. Look into different industries and types of jobs that align with your interests, skills, and values. Number three, get hands on experience, participate in internships or volunteer opportunities to get a better understanding of what a particular career is like. And lastly, seek advice and guidance. Speak to people who are in the industry or career you are interested in. Focus on small improvements. Baby steps. Small steps equal sure success. Instead of trying to do everything at once, why don't make it 1% better each day? You know, because 1% better each day matters. You just need to, let's read this bullets. Focus on small, consistent steps forward. Tiny improvements add up over time. Stay patient and consistent, and also trust the process. Don't worry about perfection. Progress is what matters. Celebrate small wins. Prioritize consistency over intensity. Empty your cup. Approach every task like a beginner. As what Mr. Bruce Lee said, emptiness, the starting point. In order to taste my cup of water, you must first empty your cup, my friend. Drop all preconceived and fixed ideas and be neutral. Do you know why the cup is useful? Simply because it's empty. So you just need to approach every task with the same curiosity as if you were doing it for the first time. So this one's a bit technical, but it actually says there, don't stuff yourself with food. So it literally says there, do not eat too much, just eat 80%. So when you are 80% full, stop eating. This will increase your energy. The reason why I give this because this is actually part of the intuitive eating series. I'll be discussing this in a different time or in a different session. But don't worry, I will be including a short video in the next slide. I'll be sharing this slide also for all of you guys to check for your research or your personal research. Here we go. So just click the link over there and watch it if you have time. This will help you guys a lot to make sure that you guys are properly nourished, and don't forget to work out as well. The Pomodoro technique. So basically, this is just work and study for 25 minutes straight without distractions. Take a break for 5 minutes, then repeat. It's a great way to get more done in less time. So again, I'll be sharing this slide to you guys. I'll just provide the link to our guidance counselor so she can share it to all of you. Next would be embracing imperfections. So taking action is better than waiting for perfection because it is often unattainable. Being responsible for your mistakes is admirable. Embracing imperfections instead of focusing over every little detail. Do you have any questions? So since this is a recorded session, kindly follow my Facebook handle, Dr. Dalandanan, or just type in the Facebook search bar, Drew Dalandanan. Kindly send me an email at edrewcardano@gmail.com. And once again, this is Edrew Cardano saying thank you so much to all of you guys and stay safe and healthy. God bless us all. Bye for now.
Thank you so much, Mr. Edrew Cardano, for your very motivating talk. I'm sure a lot of our students now are very much interested in how they are going to start their career and ano kaya yung mga diskarte pa no, na pwede nilang gawin to help their passion be their profession. All right, so let us now proceed to the next speaker. Our second speaker is a professional teacher and an advocate in championing for children's education and welfare. She is a graduate of Bachelor of Education, major in elementary education, and currently serving um, the Sure Value School in Pampanga. She is the recipient of several awarding bodies for leadership, motivational speaker, and role model for the youth. Among her awards were the Most Outstanding Kapampangan in 2022 and a runner-up in Kabataang Bayani Pilipino Award, Gawad Lenny Lopez. So let us now meet and welcome our Bangketa teacher, Teacher Dara Mae Tuazon.
Magandang buhay, warriors! This is Teacher Dara, an alumna from the College of Education, Batch 2019. First of all, I would like to give my deepest gratitude to Dr. Maria Gracia Gallardo Gonzalez, the new Director of Guidance, Counseling, and Career Services, Manila. And I would also like to thank Ma'am Dayan Rodriguez and to all the guidance counselors and staff for this opportunity to be one of your speakers for today. and I am grateful for this chance to share my story as a UE warrior, and I hope I will also be able to inspire you with our advocacy. So just a short background on how I became a grade school teacher and a street teacher. It all started with a dream to become a teacher, and my inspiration is my mom, who is also a teacher at UE Manila for 29 years now. Kaya before I was born, nagtuturo na siya. And noong lumaki-laki na ako, sinasama niya na ako sa school at napapanood ko na siyang magturo. That's where I started to love teaching, and education was my first and last choice. Wala nang iba. And it's my first love. And I never doubted when I took BE Ed kasi alam ko yun yung gusto ko, at sa pagiging teacher ko nakikita ang sarili ko. So that's what I pursue when I was in college, and now finally I'm a licensed professional teacher, and I handle grade 1 in a private school at San Fernando, Pampanga. And now I would like to share how I started as a street teacher naman. So it all started when I met these 3 kids, Liit, JB, and JC. So the one in the picture. So the first time I met these kids, vacant time ko noon. So nakita ko sila sa karinderya around Gastambide Street. And namamalimos sila. So, tinawag ko lang sila para yayain kumain dahil hindi ako nagbibigay ng money, palaging food. So, habang kumakain, chinichika-chika ko sila, ini-interview, nakikipagkwentuhan. So, tinanong ko kung nasaan yung parents nila, anong ginagawa nila sa kalsada, at kung nag-aaral ba sila. Noong sinabi nila na hindi sila nag-aaral, ang una kong agad naisip ay dahil marami akong vacant time noon, pwede ko silang turuan. And then I asked them, gusto ba nila na turuan ko sila? At noong sumagot sila, sobrang saya nila at sobrang excited nila. So fast forward tuwing vacant time ko, sila yung kasama ko. So, ang mini classroom namin noon ay ang karinderya na kinakainan ko. Ayan. So, from 3 pupils, naging 35 sila. Kasi every day, dumadagdag yung mga kasama nila. So, sinasama nila yung mga kapatid nila, yung mga kaibigan nila, at yung mga pinsan nila. And what I love about these kids is they were so eager to learn. Excited sila tuwing may class kami. Kaya sa sobrang pagka-excite nila, sila na yung nagsusundo sa akin sa gate. So sumasakit na yung ulo ng mga guard sa school kasi lagi silang sumasalis sa gate. Gusto nilang pumasok dahil susunduin daw nila ako. Ang naging playground namin ay ang bangketa. Yung materials na ginagamit ko sa pagtuturo, sa akin din galing. Yung iba, binibili ko. Yung iba, sa mom ko galing. So, pinagkakakalkal ko yung drawer niya sa faculty. Inipon ko yung mga pencils, ball pens, erasers, kahit pencil na putol, kinuha ko na rin para may magamit kami. And if you will ask how much is my allowance, 100 pesos lang every day. So, paano ako nakakabili ng mga materials? Sumasideline ako. Nagbibenta ako ng mga gummy candies, perfumes, lipsticks, and nagro-room to room ako sa high school department and sa college para makabenta. Tapos, pupunta ako sa Divisoria para bumili ng mga materials na gagamitin namin para sa mga sessions namin or sa mga tutorials namin. And after months after ng pagtuturo ko sa kanila, I had the greatest plot twist of my 2017. It's when this photo, it's a photo of me teaching in a tricycle, went viral. So, days went by, patuloy na na-recognize ng iba't ibang orgs, TV stations, and companies ang ginagawa kong pagtuturo sa mga bata. I never thought this would happen because all I know is I am just doing what I love to do, ang magturo sa mga bata. And not only different orgs, TV stations, and companies ang naka-recognize sa ginagawa kong pagtuturo, kundi pati na rin ang aking alma mater, the University of the East Manila, and College of Education, and also the Office of Extension and Community Outreach through Dean Evelina Vicencio and Director Roger Espiritu. So they propose a project for Gastambide kids. This project entitled Bangketa Eskwela. So it's a makeshift classroom in front of UE Gastambide Gate. So they provided a budget for food and materials for the kids. So Bangketa Eskwela launch or Bangketa Eskwela launch on April 18, 2017. And I only started alone on this advocacy, but I believe this one simple act of kindness impacts many people. And now, we celebrated our 7th year last April 18, 2024. So now, Bangketa Eskwela has 3 chapters. So the BEF Manila, BEF Pampanga, and BEF Pangasinan. So we're already working on Palawan and Batangas chapter. And this is what we do in Bangketa Eskwela. So we have the outreach programs in Manila, Pampanga, and also in Pangasinan, and in different provinces in the Philippines. And then we also have the Good Parenting Seminar and workshop for our volunteers. And we also have the B Project or the B Booklet. It's a basic instructional booklet for the beginners, Okay, yung mga 4 to 5 years old. Yan. And we already distributed the B booklets in Sinabacan, Candelaria, Zambales. It's an Aita community, and also in Tawi-Tawi and Leyte. Ayan. These are the pictures from our beneficiaries in Tawi-Tawi. So we also have the online learning program at PORAC. This is in partnership with Peace Camp, an organization na nag-handle sa Aita community in Sapang Uwak, Porac, Pampanga. Ayan. We also donated tablets, ayan, para ma-experience din nila yung online class. Kasi we believe na kung ano sana yung nararanasan ng mga bata na nasa patag, nasa kapatagan, ay mararanasan din ng mga kabataan o mga bata na nasa kabundukan. Ayan, dahil naniniwala kami na dapat walang batang maiiwan. Ayan. So next is we also have alternative learning sessions for street children in San Fernando. So these kids are what we call the mendicants, or sila yung mga na-rescue na street children. So this is also in partnership with CSWB naman. So sila yung mga nagre-rescue sa mga bata na namamalimos, and then meron kaming programs para sa kanila. So the most challenging season for us was the pandemic era because there's a lot of restrictions back then. But of course, walang pinipiling panahon ng pagtulong. Kaya gumawa kami ng ibang paraan para makapagbigay ng tulong sa mga kababayan natin. So, here's a short video of our projects during the pandemic. The pandemic did not stop us from doing our God-given mission. Volunteerism did not stop during the pandemic. We tried to determine how we can help more in this time of crisis. During this pandemic, the Beth family, with the help of our generous donors and supporters, were able to extend help. We conducted donation drives to different communities and provinces, especially to those affected with Typhoon Rolly and Typhoon Ulysses in the following areas: Alcala and Bagao, Cagayan; Macabebe, Pampanga; Montalban, Rizal; San Simon, Pampanga; Sitio Bacal, Quezon City; and Sasmuan, Pampanga. With the switching of the conventional classes to online classes, the Beth family realized that we have to act and find a way to help the underprivileged children who have no access to the technology needed to continue online classes. Since we cannot conduct face-to-face outreach, we innovate our way of delivering educational materials by compiling educational worksheets and creating the Bibo booklets. These small projects continue to bring smiles and hope to children from underprivileged communities through your continuous support in us. As I end, let me share this Bible verse with you, Colossians 3:7. And whatever you do, whether in word or deed, do it all in the name of the Lord Jesus, giving thanks to God the Father through Him. We are one in doing service for humanity for the glory of God. And this is the story on how I started as a street teacher. I would like to connect my story with our theme, fostering the attitude of gratitude. In a quote I read, it says, "A grateful heart is a magnet for miracles." I believe that when you have a grateful heart, everything follows. Blessings will pour. On good days or even on bad days, you must be grateful. And I want to share these 3 bullets with you. 1, gratitude to God. 2, gratitude to family and friends. And 3, gratitude to yourself. The first one is the gratitude to God. In everything that we do, remember that it is always for our God. It is always for His glory. Kasi kung anong meron kayo at kung ano yung mga kaya nating gawin o ibigay ay galing sa Kanya. Palagi kong iniisip, I am just your instrument, Lord. Whatever I do, whatever achievement I receive, I always give back the honor to Him. And what I always do is I kneel and pray. This is how I show my gratitude to Him. And even on the dark moments of our lives, we should be thankful. Kasi yung mga bagay na nararanasan mo during that time ay may lesson din na tinuturo sa'yo. Maybe God is teaching us to be more patient or to be stronger. Panindigan natin yung sinasabi nila na tayo, that we are God's strongest soldiers na kailangan ng konting lambing. Kidding aside, moving on to the second bullet is gratitude to family and friends. So my greatest support system is my family and friends. Their support helped me so much. Ang palaging tanong nila sa akin, paano mo nagagawa lahat ng ginagawa mo as a teacher and as a founder? Ang palagi ko rin sagot, it's because of my family and friends. Kung wala sila, hindi ko magagawa lahat ng mga nagagawa ko ngayon. I cannot do it all alone. That's why I am thankful to them, especially to my mama, who always gives her 100% support. At minsan, sobra-sobra pa. I know there are students here who feel the other way around. Hindi nyo man ma-feel yung support na hinahanap nyo sa kanila, pero I'm sure meron at meron pa rin mga tao na sumusuporta sa inyo kahit hindi nyo alam. Or sometimes, kahit yung hindi mo mga kadugo, yung mga tinuturing mong pamilya. You need to be with people who bring out the best in you. People who will inspire you to do better and to challenge you to live a life of excellence and integrity. And lastly, gratitude to yourself. Acknowledge yourself for what you have achieved, for the small wins, for always choosing to move forward. Talk to yourself, tap your shoulder, at sabihin mo sa sarili mo, I'm proud of yourself. Katulad nga ng sikat na line na sinasabi natin ngayon, malayo pa, pero malayo na. Malayo pa, pero malayo ka na. Even sometimes life is overwhelming, pause for a moment, take a deep breath, and start again. And before I end this talk, I would like to share one of my favorite English words. It's the glimmer or glimmers. So what is a glimmers? Glimmers are small moments that make us feel a sense of calm, connection, peace, and safety. They are the little things we notice that instantly elevate our mood, even when we are feeling down or are in the midst of a bad day. So glimmers are the opposite of triggers. It's like a sudden moment na maa-appreciate mo yung mga bagay-bagay sa paligid mo. Even the smallest things around you, like hearing your favorite song, a stranger smiling at you, watching sunrise or the sunset, or the smell of morning air. So once we start embracing them, it can become a beautiful way to see the world around you. It can help you appreciate everything. So thank you for listening. Maraming salamat at magandang buhay mga ka-warriors.
Thank you, Teacher Dara, for that very insightful talk and very inspirational indeed. No, so I'm sure our listeners right now are very much curious, no, and would like to ask their questions. So if you have any questions, you can type it now in our comment section, and our speakers can answer your questions. You can also follow them through their social media accounts. So we have included that in the descriptions below. So if you'd like to get in touch with them, you can do that by connecting with them in their social media accounts. So now we would like to invite each and every one of you to be committed to wellness. So, syempre, important din na ma-practice natin kung ano nga ba yung mga pwede nating gawin so that we can help ourselves to be more well. All right. So, right now, we would like to invite each and every one um, to share what you are grateful for today. So I hope that this activity can help you discover how to be grateful. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to develop our gratitude by sharing what you are grateful for today, by answering first the question, what are you grateful for on your social media? Then you can tag us, no, the hashtag by using the hashtag below, UE Manila GCCSO, hashtag swag 2024, and then um, hashtag tomorrow begins in the east. So remember that a thankful heart is a happy heart. So you can do that now. You can go to your social media accounts. It can be via Twitter, it can be via Instagram or Facebook, no, and just include us in the hashtag. Remember, guys, please answer the question. What are you grateful for today? If you have more than one, we would be more than happy to read it. And we would be very grateful as well if you tag us. So at this point, we would like to invite each and every one of you to evaluate our program, no, by scanning the QR code in front of you, or you can click the link posted in the UE Manila GCCSO YouTube descriptions below for the evaluation form. Your evaluation will also serve as your attendance for today, and the results of this can be very helpful for us to know how we can improve this program for the next batch of freshmen. So thank you guys, and I hope that you are answering our evaluation form. If you're having some difficulties with your connection, you can take a picture of this and then you can answer the evaluation form later. So we are looking forward to hear from you after the program. So at this point, we would like to say thank you so much, no, for connecting with us and listening to the talks. And if you'd like to know more about the services of the guidance office, you can connect with us with our social media. And if you are interested to speak with someone, please let us know by booking a session with the guidance portal or sending us an email with your UE Gmail account. Remember, guys, help is available to those who ask for it. So we're just a click away. Send us a message, send us a request for a session, or if you have any questions or concerns, just let us know. So that's all for SWAG 2024 program today. Remember, be well, be safe, and be awesome, warriors. Thank you so much. Bye.